Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Coffee Shop Thursday. Hopefully, you have your coffee close at hand. I have mine. How you like that? Chicken mug. Yeah. Yeah, one of Janice's chicken mugs. And it's because I put all the snowbound penguins away. Yeah, Christmas mugs put away. So, with the warmer days, you can thank me. See? Put them off all those cold days on the shelf. Now I have these. Hey, what are we looking at today in our coffee shop meeting? Remember, we're going through this book, Meeting Jesus at the Table. I'm reading it from my devotions. And this week, the chapter is Excuses and Invitations, Empty Chairs at the Table. So what's that all about? Well, it's about a parable in Luke, the 14th chapter, in which Jesus talks of a rich man who puts on this lavish banquet, and all of his rich associates and the who's who in society that he invites to come, they all come up with these lame excuses why they can't be there. They probably don't like the guy, and so excuse after excuse, and you look at him, you say, yeah, maybe I can understand that. But back in that day, no, there's no understanding that. It's just very poor taste, and it's embarrassing to the host. It makes him look bad. So now he's angry. He's really mad at all these people who won't come. So he tells his slave, hey, just go out. I don't care. Go out into the streets. I don't care what social scale these people are on. Just invite whoever you run into to come. Poor, lame, crippled. I don't care. Fill up this table. Well, the chapter here is, before we get into that lesson, it talks about empty chairs at the table. And we've all experienced that. A lot of us experienced that at the death of a family member. My family is going through that right now. My sister took suddenly ill on Tuesday afternoon and died early Wednesday. So that's where I'm going to be heading right after this, down for her funeral. And it's a sad time for all of us. There is going to be that empty chair at the table. And uh, you know, yeah, I've shed quite a few tears, so I'm just about run dry right now. But come tomorrow during the funeral, I'm sure there's going to be a few more coming out. And so we see those empty spots at the table, and we think, why isn't that person there? Well, when we look at the parable, it's the thing that motivates the one who throws the feast is anger that he's been kind of rebuffed. But really, we have to look at what God's motives are, because God fills that banquet table. He had just told the Pharisees that Jesus was eating dinner with earlier in a few verses before this, that you don't invite your friends who are big shots to come to dinner because they're going to pay you back. No, you invite those who can't afford to pay you back. You do it out of love, out of graciousness, just doing it because you care. God cares for you and for me. It's his gracious love that invites us to his heavenly banquet table. That same heavenly banquet table that my sister is now going to be enjoying. It's one that we all will enjoy. The question that remains is, will we accept God's gracious invitation? Oh, please, yes, accept it. I know my sister did wholeheartedly. I know I am. I can hardly wait to get there. In the meantime, I'll take part in the banquet that he offers to us on Sunday mornings when he says, this is my body and this is my blood. And drink, eat. This is my love poured out, shed for you. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, the warmer days are ahead, and maybe that reminds us of the picnics, those times we are gathered together with family and friends once again. And when you do, take a few minutes, look around that table, see who's missing, and rejoice for those who now are seated up high at God's banquet table that has a seat reserved for you and for me. God's blessings be with you this day.